This is me in creepy lighting. I'm really just in the dark, and that's my computer. But thought I would tell the story about how I started my journey into comic book writing. Now, I'm not a comic book writer by any stretch. I'm starting out. I'm going to self-publish a book. I started a couple of years ago by writing a short story, which I wanted to do for a long time. I really just wanted to write for a long time, not this particular story, but this story came out. I used some of my own life experiences, and it made it actually a lot easier to write my story, to come up with my story. But I'm gonna break this up into little pieces. I had a really long half-hour video that the audio really sucked, so I decided to do it over and make it little shorter bits so it's not so bulky. Anyway, so I'm going to go back to the beginning. I always wanted to write stories, and 2 years ago I decided to write a story, short story, something like 5,000 words. And it's about a girl named Charlie. She takes after me. She's basically everything I wanted to be. So she's a scientist. And not that I really wanted to be a scientist, but that's something I always was interested in, right? So she's like an astrophysicist, or she's studying to be an astrophysicist, right? She's a nerd. She plays video games. She has a favorite video game, stuff like that. She is kind of a loner. She's a little introverted, a lot introverted. She meets someone, they kind of fall in love, and she can be kind of a jerk, and then she's sorry about it, and that's kind of like me. But anyway, so I started writing my story, and then I figured, I don't think this is enough. So I'm like, I'm an artist. I've been drawing since I was young. Let me start drawing this and bring her to life so people can see what she looks like instead of just reading about her. So I'm a big tech guy as well. I'm very Android and Windows Pro, and this is just a quirk of mine. I never really like Mac stuff, although there's nothing really wrong with it. It's just the Mac people just annoy me, I think. But there is one app on the iPad that I really wanted to get, so I bought myself an iPad. Procreate is the app that I use to draw, and I got myself the pencil. And that I'm going to basically finish right around here. So basically I have my all my panels that I am drawing. And what I'm going to do later on, since like I said, I'm a tech guy, I'm also an artist. So I got Photoshop on my computer. I got InDesign on my computer. After I draw all the panels, I'm going to lay them out in InDesign. I basically have the template all made up. I'm going to publish it on Kindle self-publishing. And that's it. Maybe in my next video, I will show you some more close-ups of my drawings and kind of show you how I put it together in InDesign. I didn't want to make these videos too long, so I'm going to end this here and continue another time. Hopefully, I can keep the momentum going. That's one of my problems. That's one of my problems being me. I got no momentum. That's why I'm, a struggling artist. I'm sure a lot of you guys are the same way. But I'll see you next time.